and you have to chase them, it's hurting you and you're not in a great relationship. Look for someone secure. And so that was a very long-winded way of what happened to me with this Burning Man guy. I was definitely an anxious attached dater. He was avoidant. And instead of us just saying, we're not a match, we were in this loop. And it was so painful. I remember crying on my friend's couch, not understanding, why doesn't this person want to be with me? And I tried my hardest. I put that Harvard degree to work, right? You try to convince somebody to be with you, but they're not interested. And so somebody recommended this dating coach, and I went to meet with her. And it was so helpful because, first of all, I acknowledged how painful it was. And then we did an exercise where she says, how do you want somebody to make you feel? And I wrote down all these characteristics: desired, respected, admired. I want to feel like they think I'm really funny. And when I looked at that list, I was like, this guy doesn't make me feel like any of those things. He makes me feel like shit. But there's this other guy at work who actually does make me feel those things. And so there was this guy at work who I had met originally in college, and then I met him again at work, like in a casual lunch. And I had told him, I'm trying to learn this statistics language called R. And he said, oh, I just dropped out of a PhD program where I write R every day. And he was like, I'll tutor you. So for a few months, he was tutoring me, but I didn't think that we were a good match. He said a couple things like, oh, I don't like travel. I don't like people that go to Burning Man. He seemed closed-minded. But then when I worked with this dating coach and I thought about how I wanted someone to make me feel, I was like, that guy makes me feel that way. So I put more effort into seeing him, and we went from having lunch maybe once a month to once a week to we suddenly were having lunch every day. And I didn't explicitly ask him out, but I certainly said, oh, I don't have plans on Friday. What are you doing? Kind of inviting him to ask me out. And yeah, we've now been together for almost 9 years and we're married.
I've got so much to dig into there.
Okay, great.